Got to roll up my sleeves for this one. We're going to be talking about workplace affairs. Think about it. You get home from work at 6 o'clock. You spend a few hours with your spouse. And not even with your spouse, under the same roof. Maybe have dinner. Maybe watch a movie. Maybe you have a meeting. And then you just both end up going to bed together, kissing, and good night. And that's it. And then get up, do it all over again. And you go to work, and you're spending 8 or 9 hours with someone, and you find yourself attracted to them. You don't have to see them go to the bathroom. You don't have to see them with bed head, bed face, and they always seem more attractive than your spouse or mate. Always, don't they? You spend a few hours a day, if that, with your spouse. You spend 8 to 9 hours a day with the person at work. It's so easy to start something. So easy. Let me give you the top 10 workplace romance statistics to keep in mind. 58% of employees in a 2019 survey have had romantic relationships with a coworker. 28% believe that all office relationships are fair game. Claims of sexual harassment are the #1 reason why people avoid romantic office relationships. I 100% get that. I will not get into an elevator with a woman. I won't do it. If the door opens up and there's a woman in there, the way things are in society today, I'm like, I'll wait. I'll pass. Thank you. That's what I do. I will not travel for business with a woman. I won't do it because it could lead to something. Let's get real. You end up in the lounge at night having a drink. It's just way too easy to just end up in bed. I will not have projects, deep, long projects with another woman. Won't do it. I just won't do it. I am realistic. Oh, come on, grow up. No, I am grown up. That's why I've set these standards for myself. Not going to do it. I know that these situations can be difficult, especially if you are in a relationship at home where things aren't firing on all 8 cylinders. I know it can be hard. I know that. I also know that in the beginning of any relationship, whether it be a workplace relationship, you have those love chemicals going. Maybe I won't call them love chemicals, but I will call them endorphins and the other hormones that are released when you are around the other person. Relationships can happen in any workplace, and they're fun. Man, they are fun. And they can lead to something. When the fun wears off, and the dreaming and the fantasizing about living in a log cabin in Montana wears off, then you're stuck with reality. Who's going to pay the bills? Who's going to raise the kids? What are we going to do with each other's families? You don't think of those things during office romances. And you don't have to. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm just saying for those that have had them. My Lord, they're exciting. 40% of people who had an affair at work were owners or executives of the company. That's interesting. The number of supervisor-subordinate workplace romances went down in 2019, as it should. 85% of affairs outside marriage start at the office. Workplace romance statistics show 85% of affairs start at the office. That is huge, huge. I've said this in the past, that men, if your wife works outside the house, she is working with other men that want to have sex with her. You're shocked. Some of you who are in tired marriages are like, oh, let them have her, because I'm having one of my own. Others are just absolutely shocked. One of the reasons why marriages aren't strong today, honestly, I believe this with all my heart, is because of the liberated woman who works outside the home. Man, I've always said this, make enough money where your wife doesn't have to work outside the home. It's got nothing about keeping her subordinate, barefoot and pregnant and being a hardcore ruler prick of a husband kind of guy. The reality is this, is that there are men at your wife's job that want to bang her.